Hello, happy Friday night. I hope everyone's having a great night. I've been sitting here playing with makeup, as you can see. Hope you guys like my sparkly rainbow unicorn-ish looking look. But I do some of my best thinking when I'm doing things like this, because to me, this is art, and I get a lot of time to think and digest. And I've been thinking about this topic for a couple of days now. And I wanted to bring it just and put it out there for people because it's really been an eye-opener for me. So I'm going to share this really quick and say hi when you jump on. I'm actually super nervous. I don't know why. I haven't gone live in a really long time. And I think there's a lot of reasons why that I'm not even going to get into, but taking a deep breath, and I'm gonna share this because I think it's so important for people to get themselves out of a certain frame of thinking. And this is this apologetic for everything, sorry for existing type mindset. And it's just not cool. All right, I'm gonna share this really quick. So I just got done. Hey, Katie. Welcome. Thanks for hanging out with me. I just got done reading Girl, Stop Apologizing. Hi, doggy. And I really like this book a lot better than Girl, Wash Your Face, actually. I love that book, but this is a really great, actionable item type book that really picks apart some of the things that we tell ourselves all the time. And especially as women, we give ourselves so many doubts because we believe others' opinions and we, make excuses for things and a whole bunch of other things. So I identified 3 things that really stood out to me that I've decided I'm just done apologizing for. And sorry, I'm not sorry. So the first one is stop apologizing for having big dreams. Now, think about being a little kid and they're like, I want to, be a president someday, and then somebody saying, okay, that's never going to happen. And the kid's a little bit crushed, but we keep putting too much value in everyone else's opinions. Dreams are goals with work boots on. That's what Rachel Hollis says in her book. And you should have big dreams. And even, if you don't achieve everything, who cares? If your dreams are up here, your goals are up here, you aim up here. If you have none of those, you just aim down here and simply exist, which is a complete waste of time. So stop apologizing for having big dreams. Who cares what their dreams are or what their opinions are? And if they don't think you can do it, that's more about them than you. So don't let other people tell you what you can dream or how big you can dream or, what you can accomplish. So in her book, she says, she has this daily ritual of 10-10-1. And I think it's really important because thoughts are things. And what we think, we become. Okay? I'm going to say that again. Thoughts are things, and what we think, we become. That's crazy because, we've all been in a place where our mind starts to spiral out of control, and that's a scary place to be. So being very intentional about your thoughts and your thinking and, even just your rituals to kind of set that is so important. They had a study that said if you are grateful for 30 minutes, focus on that, for 30 days. Can't remember if it's 30 minutes, but do this for 30 days. Focus on being grateful. You can rewire your brain. That's huge. So what we think, we become. You don't have to apologize for how crazy your dreams might be or that someone else doesn't believe in them. Who cares? Set them aside. So in her book, she says 10-10-1. So in 10 years, where are you at? What do you look like? And in detail. Now, this was really interesting to me because I'm in 10 years, I want to be this or be here or have this or whatever. And they're all very non-actionable things and very, very broad and generic. But she's in detail, write this persona down of who you are, what you do, who's in your life, what you're doing, what life looks like. Are you taking first class? Are you, getting massages weekly? Are you doing family vacations, twice a year? What does that look like exactly? And in detail, right? So you write down this detailed vision of yourself in 10 years and everything that's what are you doing for your job? Where are your kids at? Are you married? All of these things. and, being very specific about it. Then out of that, you pick 10 goals, right? No. 10 dreams. Yeah. So 10 dreams. Okay. In 10 years, 10 dreams. Okay. Not like, I hope to be this, or I'd like to lose weight, or it'd be nice to have a vacation. It's like 10. Point blank, write them out. I have $1 million in the bank. I have, vacations twice a year with my family. I have, as if all of these things have happened. It doesn't mean I have. Like in her example, she says, I always fly first class. I mean, that's so simple, but that just says a lot about where she's at in her life in 10 years. Point blank, here's where I'm at. This is what it looks like. When I get there, this is what it's going to look like. Those are your dreams, okay? Not I hope, not I wish, not I plan to. It is, I'm here. I live in, this country home. I live, in Florida. I am a CEO. I'm whatever it is. Like, be very specific about those 10 dreams. And you write these down every single day. And you pick one goal from that. One thing that is going to get you closer to that dream. One thing. What can you do today that's going to get you closer to that? All right, I'm going to hustle. I'm going to do these, this exact task and, do it to the fullest extremely every day. Okay. So 10, 10, 1, that's her ritual. What you do right now is what gets you there. Every single day. Like, people all the time are like, I'm going to save $10,000. And then they never put money away. I'm like, that's interesting. You have to be consciously thinking of that all the time and use that as, your barometer for what you make, in terms of decisions in your life. So 1, stop apologizing for your big dreams. Who cares what other people think? It doesn't matter. 2, stop apologizing for wanting to be a working mom. Now, let me be very, very clear about this. The moms that stay at home, they do a lot of work, okay? And they're amazing. And for me, that's not my calling. That's not my thing. And that's totally okay. Because for some people it is, and that's their dream. It's just not mine. And, again, being very clear that that's very different. But what I find that people that are working moms are constantly criticized about wanting to have both. Like, you can only be one or the other, or, you're neglecting your kids if you're a working mom. All that, like, work looks different for everyone. For one, everyone's got their own hustle game and they do it their own way. But we have to understand where the trade-offs are, and that there is going to be sacrifice. In her book, she says work-life balance is a myth. Okay. You can't give 110% to both. You cannot. As much as we want to believe that we are superheroes, and we are in so many ways, we are definitely not able to give 110% to both lives all the time. And that's okay. You have to understand that there's going to be sacrifices. You're going to have to pick and choose. And in my experience, it really helps. It has helped me in a lot of ways, in my experience. And, what I experienced with my kids and trying to manage all of their schedules and household things and whatever has made me a better project manager. It's made me a better leader because I'm constantly leading my kids. Like, have you ever tried to get your kids to clean up their room? That's leadership right there. And, you can do both. It's okay to do both. It's okay to want both. Hey, Brittany, you know what I'm talking about? Like, it's hard to be a mom in general. And it's hard to be, a working mom, that has goals on the other side. And that's okay. Don't ever feel badly about that. I forgot my other point about that. She talks about putting your energy towards being centered, okay? Just realize that you can't do both. Like, there's no human way for you to get all the laundry done, get all the dishes done, keep the house clean, get their kids to soccer practice, get their homework done, make their lunches, work 9 hours a day and all these things. You cannot do all of it. And it's okay to relinquish some control. And one of the things she really encourages you to do is ask for help. Ask for help. Say, hey, you know what? Can you take these kids for an hour and I can focus on this one thing for an hour, or trade off with another mom. Like, you don't have to hire a nanny or something. Trade off, or ask a family member or neighbor or whatever it is. Like, it's okay to ask for help and, allow yourself to recenter. That's how you have to do it. You're going to go crazy if you try to do it all. So stop apologizing for wanting to be a working mom, whatever that work may be, home business, side hustle, corporate job, whatever it is. It's okay to want those things. It doesn't mean you love your kids less. It doesn't mean you're less of a mom. It just means you have a passion and something that sets your soul on fire for something different. We are all built with passions within us, and it is okay to want to achieve things in a work world while you have kids. Point blank. So stop apologizing for that. All right, last one. I have my notes here because I always forget stuff and I get sidetracked. Let's see if I can go down here. 3, stop apologizing for people's opinions. Now, I just had this talk with my daughter the other day about, what if they think this, or, I feel bad, like she's apologizing to this kid that liked her, that she told, I don't really like you in that way. I think you're a great person. I'm like, what are you saying sorry for? You're saying sorry for being honest. Okay. Other people's thoughts and opinions are none of your business. That is what she drives home with this book. And it is so crucial. Like high school and middle school was like awful. Like I cared about everything and anything that people said and what they thought. Like, is this decision good? Is this bad? Like, what are they going to think of me if I, wear this, date this person, go to this college, whatever. And the basis of all of that was because I was not centered in my own truth. So this is a really, really big one, and one that has taken me so long to learn is my own truth and being able to stand on that truth. Okay. So when it comes to other people's opinions, weigh that against a fact. Okay. When they're saying you're not going to make it, or, you'll never succeed, whatever it is, weigh that against some truth. Okay. And that can be, well, here's the time that I've succeeded. Here's 8 times that I've succeeded. So you're combating that opinion and lie, really, with a truth, with a fact. Like, we place our truths in other people's opinions way too much. And we have got to be in the center on top of our own truths and weigh that, worldly opinion against that truth. And when you do that wholeheartedly, believe me, it's not easy. Everyone thinks at some point, what are they going to think? But weigh that against, all the times that you've proven that not to be true. This was a really, really hard-hitting one for me. She asks you to write a letter to yourself, like from, a certain place. And I can't remember what she writes hers from, but I think it's from like Tenacity. But you write a letter to yourself saying, girl, like, buck up. Like, here's all the times that you've succeeded. Here's all of the times that you have proved that you can overcome this. And, she reads that letter. It's such a powerful letter. You'll have to go read it. But she talks about weighing that, truth against you. And I do that all the time where I'm like, people have asked, how do you get here? How have you gotten through this? Da, da, da. And I'm like, I don't know. I just do it. But in the reality of it, it's because I've not given myself any credit for any place that I've gotten to. At some points I'm like, yeah, I did that. Kind of, but, somebody else helped me. Well, duh. People help you along the way, every step of the way, okay? Even if you are like, balls to the walls, like skyrocketing CEO, and you're a mom, like somebody watched your kids. Somebody has helped you along the way, and that's okay. But you're the one that have utilized whatever that help was and, made that your strength, made that your focus, and made that happen. Necessary if you want to achieve your dreams. It is. It really is true. Stop apologizing for other people's opinions. When they're saying those things, that talks more about their limiting beliefs than you. It is not personal. It is them. Okay? And they don't pay your bills. They don't get to tell you how to live. They don't have to deal with the day in and day out. They don't have to deal with any of that stuff. So why do you give their opinions weight? It's simple. It's hard to do. Believe me. I am not completely devoid of having these, thoughts and reactions. But at the end of the day, and through a lot of work, I've gotten to a place where I'm like, you know what? I actually really don't care what they think. I just need to do what's best for me. And, You know, it's a struggle. It's something you have to constantly work on. But I guarantee you, girl, if you put yourself first, you know, live within your truth and stop apologizing for these things that are not your problem, it is such a freeing thing, and you will live more wholeheartedly and passionately in your life and be able to achieve amazing things, amazing goals, like those high dreams that we were talking about before. Make them. Dream big. Go up there. Don't apologize for that. If you want to be a president, make that your dream. Get after it, okay? Put your work boots on and go for it. Who cares what anyone else thinks? You know, if you fail, who cares? You did more work than someone else did, so what's it matter, you know? So I encourage you to get this book. I do have a link that I will post in the comments for a giveaway I'm doing, because I felt so passionately about this book that I want to give it to someone else. So if you haven't gotten it yet or haven't read it yet, throw your name in the comments and I will get that link to you, but I'll post it as well so you guys can enter to win. I'm going to give away a copy of this book. It's amazing. 3 things that I found that I'm done apologizing for is having big dreams, wanting to be a working mom, and other people's opinions. I'm done. That's what I've decided with my response to this book, because it is just exhausting to let all of that weigh down on you, and it just holds you down. So my encouragement to you is to check out this link, get the book, or check out my blog if you want to come back to it. But if you've read the book, please let me know what you think, what your favorite part was or your favorite takeaway. I personally loved her letter to herself as, you know, a constant reminder of like where you've been, because I feel like for me, sometimes I go through these hard times and I just blow past it and forget about it, thinking, whatever, you know, I got through it. Phew, I got through it. But I never look back at it and see, like, how did this shape you? How has it made you, you know, be this other person now and giving you strengths, you know, like, I feel like God gives us circumstances where we can develop and learn. And believe me, I have learned the hard way multiple times. Sometimes I'm not a very good listener. So check out the link here. Enter to win this book. You can always check out my blog on these 3 things I'm not apologizing for. And there are plenty more in her book. Please check it out. But I'm hoping to see you guys more often as I come back out of my shell. Oh, hi, buddy. You want to come say hi? I knew that I wouldn't be able to get through this without somebody coming down here. You want to say hi?
I'm holding a weight.
Okay, come here. He's lifting weights right now.
I'm going to lift 2 weights.
No, come here. Come here real quick.
You take your weight.
Oh, he's lifting weights right now. Are you my strong boy? Come on. I've been MIA for a really long time. I've been in a shell for a really long time. And this book has been a really great awakening for me. Come here.
Just came down there to see you.
You did. Thank you.
I don't need your hand.
Okay. He doesn't need my help anymore.
I do need your help. Just
sometimes.
when I fall down, catch me.
Okay. All right. We're going to say goodnight to all of our friends. Right? Say hi.
Hi. What are you going to
say? It's cool to be you.
It's not cool to be me.
Yeah, it's cool to be Zachy, right? All right. Well, I hope you guys have an awesome Friday night. Feel free to share this link for the giveaway for the book. I'm going to do that in like 2 weeks. An Audible version, which is my favorite because I work out with books on tape all the time.
Mommy awesome. works out with weights.
I work out with weights. So does Zachy. That's a big weight for you, huh? Okay, let's not put it above your head. Okay, say bye. Can you blow him a kiss?
Bye-bye.
Mwah. Good night. Thanks, guys.